Hi everyone, welcome to English Today Journal. And hey, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy learning English in a simple and practical way.
What did I learn, and what will I try differently next time? Journaling is a safe way to explore your emotions without judgment. It lets your feelings move onto paper and gives your mind space to process them. 2. Unscented letters. Write a letter to the person who hurt you, or even to yourself. You do not have to send it. The purpose is to release your feelings from your mind onto paper. Afterward, you can store it away or safely tear it up. This simple action can make a big emotional difference. 3. A short meditation. 3 minutes. You don't need to be perfect at meditation. Just sit comfortably, close your eyes if you wish, and focus on your breath. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. On each exhale, silently say, "I choose peace." If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. This practice trains your mind to let go of tension and anger, even for just a few minutes each day. 4. Self-kindness phrases. Speak to yourself like you would to a close friend. You can say things like, "I am doing my best with what I know now. I can learn from this. I release what I cannot control today. I am more than my mistakes." Repeating these phrases throughout the day reminds your heart that forgiveness is about nurturing, not punishing. The key is small, consistent steps. Forgiveness does not happen all at once. Some days you will feel lighter and freer. Other days, old feelings may return. That is normal. What matters is that you keep choosing compassion over self-criticism again and again. Over time, those small steps build strength, open your heart, and help you experience the freedom and peace that forgiveness brings. Remember, forgiving yourself is not weakness. It is courage. It is bravery. It is the choice to step out of the prison of guilt and pain and live with a lighter heart. Every small practice, every gentle word to yourself, every deep breath is a step toward freedom, healing, and lasting peace. Forgiveness is a practice, not a single act. It takes patience, small steps, and gentle habits. Here are 10 simple practices you can use to bring forgiveness into your daily life and create space for peace, both for others and for yourself. 1. The pause method. 30 seconds when a memory or trigger appears. Pause your reaction. Take a breath and notice what you feel: anger, shame, sadness. Naming your emotion gives it a place, instead of letting it control you. Then choose a helpful action, like taking 10 slow breaths, going for a quick walk, or writing one sentence in your journal. Small pauses help you respond instead of react. 2. Intention setting. 10 seconds each morning. Begin your day with a tiny mindset shift. Say to yourself, "Today I am willing to take one small step toward forgiveness." You do not have to feel fully ready. Willingness is enough. Each morning, this simple intention reminds your heart that progress matters more than perfection. 3. Boundaries that protect your peace. Forgiveness does not mean giving unlimited access to someone who hurt you. You can say, "I'm not ready to discuss this right now. I need space to heal." Healthy boundaries are part of forgiveness. They reduce the chance of being hurt again while you heal. 4. Perspective practice. 2 minutes. Step back and imagine the situation as if you were watching a movie. What fears, needs, or struggles might each person have? Understanding does not excuse behavior, but it softens anger and allows you to breathe. Perspective opens a path to empathy and calm. 5. Gratitude anchor. 1 minute each evening. Write down 3 small things that were good today. Gratitude does not erase hurt, but it balances your attention and builds emotional resilience. Over time, this habit helps your mind notice light alongside the pain. 6. If then planning for triggers. Think ahead about moments that might bring up pain. Plan your response in advance. If I remember a hurtful moment, then I will take 10 breaths and write 2 sentences. If I see their name or photo, then I will step outside, Breathe deeply and repeat, I choose peace. Preparing responses keeps you calm when old memories arise. 7. Weekly reflection. 10 minutes once a week. Review your journey. Ask, what helped me this week? What still hurts? What is one gentle step I can take next week? Weekly reflection helps you see your progress, honor your emotions, and plan small, realistic actions forward. 8. Journaling and letters. Writing your feelings down, whether in a journal or an unsent letter, moves emotions out of your head and gives them space to be processed. You don't have to show these writings to anyone. The act of expression itself is freeing. 9. Short meditation. 3 minutes, sit comfortably and focus on your breath. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6, silently saying, I choose peace on each exhale. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breathing. Even brief moments of stillness help your heart release tension. 10. Self-kindness phrases. Speak to yourself with the same care you would offer a friend. I am doing my best with what I know now. I can learn from this. I release what I cannot control today. I am more than my mistakes. Repeating these phrases strengthens self-compassion and reinforces forgiveness. A gentle reminder. You do not need to do everything at once. Pick one small practice today, one breath, one sentence, one kind word. Your heart learns by practice. Step by step, you will feel lighter. Step by step, freer. Step by step, you will remember that peace is possible for you. Forgiveness is not about forgetting or excusing. It is about reclaiming your life and giving yourself the gift of freedom. Meditation doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to sit for hours or try to empty your mind completely. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, and focus on your breathing. Notice the air moving in and out. As you breathe slowly, you can repeat a gentle phrase in your mind, like, I choose peace, or I let go of anger. This simple combination of calm breathing and kind words helps bring you back to the present moment. Meditation reminds us that forgiveness isn't only about the past or future, it's about what we choose right now. Each breath is an opportunity to soften your heart and let go, even just a little. Talking with someone you trust is another helpful practice. It could be a close friend, a family member, or even a therapist. Speaking your thoughts out loud can make them feel lighter. Sharing your feelings doesn't mean the listener has to fix everything. Often, just having someone hear you without judgment is enough. They might offer a new perspective or simply hold space so you feel less alone. Either way, being heard can bring comfort, relief, and a sense of healing. Reframing is another powerful tool for daily forgiveness. Reframing means looking at a situation from a different angle. For instance, instead of thinking, they hurt me on purpose, you could consider, maybe they acted out of their own pain or confusion. Or if you tell yourself, I can never forgive myself for what I did, you can reframe it as, this was a mistake, but I can learn from it and avoid repeating it. Reframing is not about excusing anyone's behavior, yours or someone else's. It's about opening your perspective so you can find more compassion for both others and yourself. Another small but effective practice is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps move them out of your head and onto paper. You can write about what happened, how it made you feel, and what you wish had been different. Journaling also works for self-forgiveness. Note what you learned from a mistake and how you want to act differently next time. You don't have to share your writing with anyone. The act of writing alone can bring clarity, calm, and release. Even tiny daily habits add up. Simple things like pausing before reacting, taking a few deep breaths when a memory appears, or speaking kind words to yourself can make a real difference. Over time, these small actions create a pattern of healing. They remind you that forgiveness isn't about forgetting or excusing. It's about giving yourself the chance to feel lighter, freer, and more at peace. Finally, remember that forgiveness is a journey. Some days will feel easier than others. Some moments might bring old pain back, and that's normal. What matters is choosing compassion toward yourself and others again and again. Each small step, each gentle breath, and each kind thought is part of building a life where peace is possible. Forgiveness grows slowly, like a plant, when nurtured with patience, awareness, and self-care. With practice, your heart learns to let go of anger and embrace freedom, one moment at a time. Forgiveness is something we all struggle with, but it's also something we can practice every day. Most people, including ourselves, usually do the best they can with what they know at the time. Understanding this can help us let go of some of the anger and frustration we feel toward others, and even toward ourselves. Forgiveness isn't about excusing someone's actions or pretending that pain didn't happen. It's about freeing your heart, letting go of the weight that holds you back, and choosing peace for yourself. Forgiveness isn't a new idea. Across many cultures and traditions, it has always been seen as sacred and healing. In Judaism, there is Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, when people reflect on their actions over the past year, ask for forgiveness, and offer forgiveness to others. In Islam, during the holy month of Ramadan, people are encouraged to release anger and grudges, seek forgiveness from God, and make peace with others. These practices show that forgiveness is not just personal, it affects the people around us, strengthens our communities, and helps us live with more peace. The good news is that forgiveness doesn't have to be a huge, dramatic moment. It doesn't have to happen all at once, and you don't need the perfect moment to start. Forgiveness is something you practice in small steps, little by little. These small steps might seem minor at first, but over time, they truly change the way you experience life. One small step could be writing your feelings down in a journal. Giving your thoughts a safe place to go can lighten the burden in your mind. Another step could be taking a few minutes to breathe deeply and repeat a calming phrase like, "I choose peace," or "I let go of anger." You might have an honest conversation with someone you trust, or simply allow yourself to think one kind thought about yourself or about the person who hurt you, even if you're not ready to forgive fully yet. Each small act of forgiveness matters. Each gentle choice to lean toward peace begins to reshape how you carry pain. Little by little, the burden becomes lighter. Over time, these small practices build a habit. When practiced regularly, forgiveness starts to feel more natural, and your heart slowly learns to release the anger and resentment it has held on to. This process isn't about rushing yourself